Napoleon Hill often emphasized that desire, faith, and persistence alone are not enough for success. Without momentum, even the most talented, disciplined, or motivated individuals can struggle to move forward. Momentum is the invisible force that turns small actions into unstoppable progress. It is the compounding power of consistent effort applied day after day, step after step, until results begin to multiply naturally. Most people fail because they underestimate the power of small, repeated actions. They wait for a big break, for luck to strike, or for the perfect time to act. The truth is, momentum begins with one simple, purposeful step. Each action, no matter how minor, builds energy, confidence, and clarity for the next one. Soon, progress becomes self-sustaining. Momentum is more than mere motion, it is directional energy. When your actions are aligned with a clear goal, every step contributes to building speed and force. Conversely, aimless activity produces fatigue and frustration, not progress. Hill observed that people who succeed fastest are not always the most talented, but those who build and maintain consistent forward motion. The key to momentum lies in habitual action. By creating daily routines, prioritizing meaningful work, and avoiding distraction, individuals convert effort into a self-reinforcing cycle. This cycle eventually carries them forward, even on days when motivation is low or circumstances are challenging. A second reason momentum matters is psychological. Success often requires confidence, courage, and resilience. Each small accomplishment reinforces belief in oneself, which increases risk-taking, persistence, and creativity. In other words, momentum fuels the mind as much as it fuels results. One action leads to another, ideas flow more freely, and obstacles feel less intimidating. Hill also highlighted that momentum amplifies the power of the subconscious mind. Repeated effort impresses the subconscious with clear instructions. Your mind begins to generate ideas, recognize opportunities, and make decisions aligned with your goals automatically. What seems like luck is often the subconscious translating momentum into tangible results. Finally, momentum is resilient to setbacks. Once energy is moving, it is harder to stop. Challenges become temporary obstacles rather than permanent blockades. Momentum converts struggle into growth, fatigue into persistence, and small steps into giant leaps over time. In essence, momentum is the force multiplier of success. Talent, intelligence, and even desire matter. But without continuous motion toward a definite purpose, potential remains unrealized. Those who understand and harness momentum gain an exponential advantage over everyone else. Napoleon Hill believed that consistent, small actions taken with purpose create results far beyond initial expectations. This principle mirrors the law of compounding. Tiny, disciplined steps multiply over time, producing unstoppable growth. The first element is clarity of direction. Momentum cannot exist without a definite purpose. Each small action must feed into a larger objective. For example, someone learning a new skill gains little from scattered effort, but a daily, structured practice, scheduled 30 minutes a day, consistently builds expertise faster than sporadic bursts of effort. Second is consistency. Momentum is not about occasional brilliance. It is about regularity. Daily action creates patterns in the brain, reinforcing habits, reducing procrastination, and making productivity almost automatic. Hill often emphasized that repeated, purposeful action gradually programs the subconscious to work for you. Even when conscious effort declines, Third is psychological reinforcement. Each small success, each completed task, builds confidence. Confidence accelerates action, which in turn produces more success. This feedback loop is the essence of momentum. When someone experiences even minor wins consistently, motivation no longer comes from external rewards, it comes from internal energy. Fourth is decision and execution. Momentum thrives on decisiveness. Action without hesitation builds speed and efficiency. Indecision, overthinking, or waiting for perfect conditions halts progress. Hill noted that the most successful people are not those who plan the longest. They are those who start now, act consistently, and adjust along the way. Fifth is resistance management. Life inevitably presents obstacles, distractions, fatigue, fear, or opposition. Momentum converts resistance into energy. Every time a small action is taken despite a challenge, the force of momentum grows. Hill described this as the cumulative force of persistence. One forward step makes the next easier, and over time, challenges seem smaller than they truly are. Another critical factor is network effect. Momentum attracts attention, opportunities, and support. Consistent action signals reliability and competence to others, opening doors that sporadic effort cannot. Collaborators, mentors, and investors are drawn to individuals whose progress is visible and predictable. Your momentum becomes a magnet. Finally, momentum reduces friction in decisions. When you are moving forward, small choices align naturally with your goal. The energy generated by repeated action helps you see solutions faster, respond quickly to problems, and maintain forward motion even during uncertainty. In practical terms, momentum transforms the ordinary into extraordinary. A daily commitment of small, purposeful steps eventually produces results that appear massive, sudden, or lucky to outsiders, but they are the natural consequence of consistent effort compounded over time. Building momentum is deliberate, not accidental. Napoleon Hill emphasized practical strategies anyone can adopt to harness this invisible force. Define a clear, specific goal. Momentum requires direction. Identify a goal that excites and challenges you. Know what success looks like and break it into actionable steps. Start immediately. Even with small actions, don't wait for perfect conditions. One tiny action creates energy. Action fuels confidence. Momentum grows naturally from starting. Break goals into micro steps. Large objectives can feel overwhelming. Divide tasks into manageable, daily actions. Each completed step adds force to the momentum cycle. Track progress. Visually charts, journals, or checklists reinforce forward movement. Seeing growth strengthens belief and keeps the mind focused on continuation rather than distraction. Prioritize consistency over intent. It's better to act 15 to 30 minutes daily than to work intensely once a week. Frequency compounds faster than effort magnitude. Hill called this persistence in motion. Leverage accountability. Share goals with mentors, friends, or a mastermind group. External accountability enhances motivation and ensures actions are taken even when internal drive falters. Celebrate small victories. Recognize progress. Each step taken against resistance strengthens momentum. Small wins energize the subconscious and reinforce self-belief. Remove friction and distractions. Simplify processes. Organize workspace and eliminate unnecessary tasks. Less resistance means energy flows faster, accelerating momentum. Visualize future success. Imagination amplifies momentum. See yourself achieving your goal. Feel the emotions of success. Your subconscious will align thoughts and behaviors toward that vision. Adjust, but keep moving. Momentum doesn't require perfection. Correct mistakes, pivot strategies, but never stop moving forward. Even imperfect action is better than none. Hill concluded that momentum is the secret weapon of achievers, while talent, luck, and intelligence matter. The compounding power of consistent action creates results that multiply beyond expectation. Start small, act daily, and momentum will carry you toward extraordinary success faster than raw effort alone ever could. Building momentum is difficult, but maintaining it is even more important. The first step is controlling distractions. Social media, unnecessary tasks, and constant interruptions break momentum quickly. Keep your daily routine simple and focused. Too much planning or overthinking slows progress. Each day, take at least one meaningful action that directly supports your goal. Do not rely on motivation. Momentum grows when you act even on low-energy days. Consistency matters more than mood. Avoid negative influences. Doubt, fear, and negativity drain momentum faster than failure. Protect your mindset and stay focused on forward movement. Momentum is the hidden force behind long-term success. Small actions, repeated daily, create powerful results over time. Success is not one big breakthrough, it's a chain reaction of consistent effort. People who stop lose direction. People who keep moving gain clarity, confidence, and speed. Once momentum is built, progress becomes natural and easier. Start small, move daily, and never stop. Momentum will carry you further than motivation ever can.